Hello everybody, this is Astrology and Beyond, and now I will talk about Imum Coeli, or the fourth house. The fourth house in our horoscope represents the family or our emotions. This is the lowest point of the horoscope, or 12 past midnight, where the sun is the lowest point of the horoscope. What is hidden? That is inner self, or the roots of our soul, of our inheritance, our roots to our family. This is the introspection, the home, the introversion and the security that we need to feel secure. And origins of our body, of our soul, our karma. So fourth house is the house of our past, one of the houses of the past, and it's represented by the Cancer or the moon. This is the home that we live in, that we feel like home, not only the building that we live, but the real home. And it represents the mother in the male horoscope and the father in the female horoscope. So when we want to look about things about our mother, we look at the moon, but we also, if we are a man, we can look at the fourth house, but if you're a woman, you will look at the 10th house. This is the house for a mother in the woman's horoscope. So we will switch to 12 zodiacal signs that are on the cusp of the fourth house, and I will say something short for each of them. So if the cusp of the fourth house begins in Aries, what we wants to be valued as an individual, and is often a loner within the family. That kind of person wants to stand out of the crowd of the family and to be valued, really valued for that who he is. If the cusp of the fourth house begins in Taurus, what a person needs an unchanging routine to feel safe. And the other thing is that they are rock solid. It is the pivot around which the family revolves. It's the securest person in the family, and really routine is good for them, and a lot of talking is good for them. So if the cusp of the fourth house or the Imum Coeli falls into Gemini, what is like? It's like having someone there to listen to them. They like to communicate with everybody in the family. They doesn't like to be alone. And other interesting thing is when the fourth house is in Gemini, the person can have two homes or two families. That's interesting, right? So Cancer in the cusp of fourth house. Cancer as a ruler of this house is really well situated there, but needs time to withdraw. Family-oriented, and he's family-oriented and has a difficulty in cutting ties, especially with the mother. So it is not good for a man to have a fourth house in Cancer, because it will be very, strongly connected to his mother, and that's often a problem in relationships after that. So, fourth house in Leo. Find security in being tough, special, and in taking center stage in the family. That is the father that everybody loves. That is the person that enjoys playing time with family. And the Virgo in the fourth house finds security in orderly routine and tidy surroundings. So this is people that like everything to be clean and ordered in their house. If you take a finger on their desk in their home, you will not find dust there, because their mad about cleaning and everything to be right in the same place. So, fourth house in Libra, being part of a harmonious family, but is pleaser who does not express individuality. That's a problem because Libra doesn't like to have that kind of scandals with the family and are often mistaken for a person who is dual-faced. This is not like that. They just like to be in a harmonious family. They don't like to be scandals there. If the fourth house falls into Scorpio, Scorpio is a self-contained and something of a mystery to the rest of the family. It can have a secret family also, and secrets in the family, and very dramatic changes upon the family. This is important for the fourth house of Scorpio. Also can give a very, how to say, manipulative mother, because Scorpio is linked to the manipulative things. And when it rules, fourth house rules mothers, you can understand what I'm talking about, right? So, the fourth house in Sagittarius finds security in freedom and hating to be tied down. So, fourth house in Sagittarius like to travel a lot and doesn't need a home to feel home. They feel home in whole the world. So, Sagittarius give an open-minded person, maybe with a big house, big apartment, because Sagittarius doesn't like small spaces. He likes open spaces. And also a large family is dedicated by this fourth house in Sagittarius. A lot of brothers, sisters, aunts, grandparents, and a lot of that. So, fourth house in Capricorn. Capricorn is natural opposition to this home and needs to be in control on the inner levels. He is a great deal in the family, and a great deal is expected from a dutiful Capricorn in fourth house. So fourth house in Capricorn, a lot of duties, a lot of managing things, a lot of time management reserved for the family, a lot of transformations and strict ordering in the family. This is fourth house in Capricorn. In Aquarius, maybe the family outcast will be a person with the fourth house in Aquarius, but he will be valued as an independent individual, not like the outcast with the fourth house in Aries. Aquarius means a person who is valued for their freedom and will oftenly wants to help other members of the family. It will be cold-hearted sometimes because Aquarius give cold emotional expressions, and you cannot expect for that kind of person to be, oh, hello, I like to hug you or something. Fourth house in Aquarius, it's not like that. It's more like, oh, did you study? Okay, that's good. Let's go to do that, and that. So, fourth house in Pisces. Pisces has a great difficulty in distinguishing between self and the rest of the family. They like to, how to say, implement themselves in the family. They like to feel the whole family inside of them, and that's a problem sometimes because Pisces gives you that escaping from reality thing. And when fourth house that rules the emotions is in Pisces, sometimes people can have problems and realizing how they really feel. So that is for Imum Coeli and the fourth house. If you like it, press the like button, you can comment or subscribe to our video channel. This was Astrology and Beyond. Bye bye.